is real love. This is real love. Say this is real love. This is real love. Oh.
And the reason we're doing it today is because we're celebrating a special day, Valentine's Day, and at school at Hermitage we like to call it Agape Day. And we don't call it Agape Day just because we like to test whether or not people can actually pronounce the word agape. We like Agape Day because of what it speaks to. Now, I want to try and explain a little bit of that this morning, but before we do that, I need to just ask moms and dads. Moms and dads, Friday is a long time away from the start of the week, and we've had a bit of a week and a half. So who of you guys this morning, when your alarm went off and the thought of having to get these delightful cherubs ready for school today made your heart skip with joy? Yes, I didn't think I'd see many hands. Right, oh, there were one or two. Good, I like it. Who moms and dads have the thought of tomorrow morning being Saturday and this oasis in the desert that is the term, and then suddenly you realize, oh my goodness, we've got either sport or a party, and so I'll be getting up at 7 o'clock in any case. Yes? And yet, boys and girls, your moms and dads do it because your moms and dads love you. They do it because for them, they would give of themselves so that you guys get to go to your friends' houses, so that you guys get to go to parties, so that you guys get to go and play sport, to do an activity that you love. And when we read in the Bible, we read a story about Jesus. That is right at the end of his life. And Jesus is praying to God, and he says, God, it's not about me, it's about you. It seems like a bit of a strange thing to say. You see, Jesus was asked by God to come down to earth so that he could die for all the silly things that we have done. He paid the price for us. And that's quite a big thing to talk about. And I know we're going to speak about that in a little more detail when it comes to Easter in a few weeks' time. But that's why Jesus came down to earth, to give up himself so that you and me would be able to know the love of God. That's a pretty brave thing to do. It didn't benefit him, but he did it because he loved us. That is agape love. That's what we're talking about. But now, I can't expect each and every single one of us to do something massive like that. Surely not. But can I tell you what? If we do a couple of little things, they'll make a huge impact. Can I show you what I mean? Tash Rovers, come up here, I need a helper. Right. Have a look at this, guys. Hold that from me, Tash. Just going to stand, actually stand right over here. So, I'm going to use a little bit of science today. I never used to listen much in science class, so I hope I get this right. Okay? But let's say this is a meter apart. This one over here, and this one over here. And, hold on a moment, let's just make them in the middle at least. Right? I want to show you what when we do a little thing, we can make a huge, big difference. What I'm going to ask Tash to do is, I'm going to stand on this over here, Tash, and what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to walk in a straight line from here, all the way over this beacon, and carry on walking until we hit the first set of chairs over there. Right? Off you go. Take my tape and off you go. Just carry on going straight. Good stuff, Tash. Carry on, as you were. Keep going. You're doing a super job. Good. There we go. Keep going. And Tash, can you hold that for me? Can I pick? Brad, come here quickly, chap. Right. I'm going to ask Brad to do the same thing. Not that Brad, the good-looking Brad. Right? All right. Okay. What are we going to do now? It's not very far apart. Okay, this is one fairly big meter. It's called 1.5 meters. But watch what happens. Brad, I want you to do the same thing. I want you to run in that direction, so we go just over this. Take it. Good stuff. I'll keep the bot. I'll keep this end. You walk. Go. Just in that direction there towards, there we go, towards Mr. Halley. Who's waving? He obviously understands the signs and can see where I'm going with this. Good. Have a look at this, boys and girls. Tash started on the line of this beacon. Brad started on the line of that beacon. It's just popped over. Okay? But, have a look at the distance over here between these two beacons. Is it big? It's not very big at all. It's actually pretty tiny, isn't it? I could reach from one side of it to the other. And yet, have a look at where those two kids are standing right now. Look how far apart they are. You see, the beauty of doing something that is not for me often means I just have to do something really small. I just have to do something really small to make a really, really, really big impact. The grade 1s, 2s, and 3s over the last couple of weeks, Ms. Brunson has been speaking to you about acts of kindness. The beauty about an act of kindness is that it's not about you, okay? Because this is the challenge that I would like to set for Heron Bridge. We have got 2 weeks left until the end of February, until the end of the month of Valentine's. I want to challenge you guys to come up with not one, not two, but as many as you want, actions that are not about you. Grade 6s, it might be looking for that kid in the cricket team that feels left out. Grade 7s, it might be setting an example for one of the little guys who are sitting on the floor here by picking up a piece of litter when it would be way easier to ask them to pick it up. Guys on the floor here, it might be remembering that mom and dad might have had a busy, long week and seeing if you could make them a cup of tea or something like that at home. You see, all of those examples are examples where they don't benefit you. You get dirty hands when you pick up litter. It sucks, I know. But it benefits everybody around you. When you want to watch TV, but instead you have to go and boil the kettle and make mom tea, you'd much rather be watching TV. I get it. But you can change mom or dad's day with a cup of tea. It doesn't take much to walk over to the kid who feels left out in a sports team and make sure that they feel included. I can promise you it makes a significant difference to who they are. And so what we're going to do over the next 2 weeks, boys and girls and moms and dads, because I'm challenging the moms and dads to this as well, is we are going to try and record these actions that are not for me. We're going to call it, It's Not Me. And what you're going to do is you're going to write it down, grade 1s, 2s, 3s. You guys have already started this. But 4s, 5s, 6s, and 7s, you're going to write down your action without your name. Why? Well, because it's got nothing to do with you. It's about the action. And you're going to write that down on a piece of paper, and that piece of paper is going to be collected by your teacher, and that piece of paper then is going to be added to a chain that the grade 1s, 2s, and 3s have already begun. And we're going to see how big that chain is. Moms and dads, any of you guys on Facebook, you will have seen the chain started last week and kind of extended the length of the stage. We reckon we can get it to pretty much fill the roof or the ceiling of the library in 2 weeks worth of kind actions that have nothing to do with you. But we also don't want it to be just in school. We want people out there to know about it. So what Ms. Ritchie has thought about, which I think is a fantastic idea, is you guys are also going to tell us about it. Again, not about you. Grade 7s, this time I'm encouraging you to be on social media, but on social media we are controlling. But don't worry, okay? I'm encouraging you to be on social media because what we're going to do is once you've committed one of those acts, you're going to sign it up to one of your class teachers and you're going to say, ma'am or sir, this is what I did. Not about me, so I'm not even going to bother mentioning my name. And we're going to send a little voice note to Miss Ritchie. Miss Ritchie's going to begin to collate those voice notes, and we're going to try and put together a collection of the acts of kindness that have nothing to do with us over the next 2 weeks.